fitter, happier, more RoboCopier, comfortable, protecting the public trust, regular exercise at the gym, 3 days a week, getting on better with your associate employee contemporaries. At OCP, eating well, no more microwave baby food and saturated fats. A patient, better driver. A safer car, criminal smiling in backseat. Sleeping well, no dreams of former life. No paranoia. Careful to all animals, never washing splatter punks down the plug hole. Keep in contact with old arrests, enjoy a tinker now and then. Will frequently check warrants at Detroit Police Department, hole in wall. Favors for favors, fond but not in love. Charity standing orders on Sundays, Ring Road Donut Shop. No killing moths or putting boiling water on the ants. A cab, also on Sundays. No longer afraid of Clarence Bodeker or midday shadows, nothing so ridiculously human and desperate. Nothing so Murphy-ish. At a better pace, slower and more calculated.
Hello and welcome to the Tie-ins. I'm Johnny.
I'm Cartel.
I'm Mike.
And this week I learned how to properly hack, and to prove it, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to attach these alligator clips to Michael's nipples here.
Oh.
Then let me just and then enter.
I am now authorized to be loyal as a puppy. Oh, it
Alright.
worked. Okay.
Yeah, Michael, be loyal as a puppy for the rest of this episode.
What would you like me to do?
Lick my feet. I just watched. I was just watching 30 Rock, and Dennis talks about how if he wants the dog to lick his feet, he hides his feet for a couple days. Anyway,
That's a really good show.
it is. It is.
It doesn't seem like it should be, but it actually is.
Why doesn't it seem like it should be?
It's because the premise, and not John Lithgow, but the other guy, is just so over the top.
Whoa, not Third Rock from the Sun, my friend. 30 Rock.
Oh, 30 Rock, 30 Rock. Yeah, okay, that's also a good show.
Third Rock from the Sun, also a good show.
Yes, also a good show. 30 Rock, however, does seem like it should be a good show. Tina Fey, Alec Baldwin, that is a good one. You're right, that one's not a weird one. I was on a different show
rock
there for a second. Yeah,
You're on a different rock.
Both good shows.
So how's everybody doing?
Just busy over here, trying to get through this gloomy holiday time.
Aw.
It's been raining for like 3 days, and it doesn't do that down here. It
Do you
usually
have
stops.
seasonal depression, Cartel?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what's happening.
Sad.
Yeah, it's just been like Seattle weather down here, which is just bummer.
I get that. I get that.
It's been misty rain for like 3 or 4 days now.
I've watched her movies.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
I should be careful. I might have starred in 1 or 2 of them.
Whoa.
There's a side of you we don't know about?
As Misty Rain?
No, I believe it was Michael is what I went by.
Oh, just throwing my name out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Michaels in the world. I'm cool with that.
It was a combination of both. It was like a homage to you guys.
I just looked it up. Misty Rain, an actual porn actress. I was kidding. I thought I was making it up. You guys just knew? You guys knew. Okay. I was the only one that didn't know. All right. Michael, how you doing?
Doing all right. Let's see. I finished Beckham. I don't know if you've started that, Cartel, but it is pretty awesome.
What's that on?
Netflix.
Okay.
And it's pretty short. I mean, the episodes are kind of long. They're like hour episodes, but there's only 4. It's pretty awesome, though. I like it a lot. And let's see. My wife and I also finished Silo.
Oh, damn. You guys burned through that.
We did. It also isn't that long of a season. I want to say it's 10 episodes.
I just saw it pop up on a underrated shows that you should watch article.
Did you ever watch The 100 on CW?
No.
I guess it's kind of like a more, I don't want to say adult, because it's not like dark and gritty like I don't know, like Game of Thrones or something like that. So it's like, but it is a more adult The 100. Like, it's not a CW type show, but it's just a step above a CW type show. So it's not like high cinema or anything like that, but it's amusing. It's pretty good, and there's a big twist at the end to set up the next season. That seems like it could either get completely out of hand or could make for a very interesting show. So we'll see. Overall, enjoyed it. Pretty good.
So, spoiler alert, I'm going to talk about the end of Silo so far.
Okay.
Was the twist just that there's multiple silos?
Yes.
It's not much of a twist. All right.
Well,
anyway.
Two twists. Two twists, but one of them wouldn't really make sense to you unless you watched it. But
Gotcha.
But yes, that's pretty much the biggest twist. And not just more than one, but like when they zoom out, it's ridiculous.
Right on. I have been sick, so I haven't been doing anything. I've been laying in bed. Trying to think if I even watched anything new. I got onto a Whose Line Is It Anyway kick.
Which host?
Aisha, the newest
Yeah.
CW host.
You know, she's a big Xbox gamer.
She's also voices character on God damn it, what's that show? What's that cartoon?
Give us something to work with.
With the spy guy?
Huh?
Spy guy. Harry the Platypus.
No, I wish.
Yeah, I think she. Also, I think she did World of Warcraft like years ago. But yeah, she's a big gamer.
And super funny.
Oh, of course, yes.
I used to watch it with Drew Carey, but I'm trying to remember. I actually watched it even before Drew Carey, but I can't remember who.
That's the British version.
Yeah, the British version. I watched it back then.
The UK guy.
God damn it! What's that goddamn cartoon? It's like an adult cartoon. Guys, like a James Bond.
Archer.
With the lady from
Archer,
the lady from Arrested Development.
Yes, she plays his mother, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, she plays the character on that. I don't remember the character's name because I didn't even remember the show.
Is Wayne Brady still on Whose Line?
Yep, Wayne Brady, Colin Mockery, and
Ryan Stiles?
yes, and then they rotate the fourth seat.
Okay. I remember Greg Proops
Proops.
being on there
Yeah,
a lot. I like him.
yeah, Greg Proops is good. But yeah, I forgot how much I love that show. Good old improv, people being stupid. But unfortunately, the weird thing is on your phone. Okay, and my TV in my bedroom is old, so I can't cast to it. On my phone, with the CW app, I can watch every single episode from every single season. Through my cable box, through the actual CW channel, there's only like 3 episodes in each season. And I burned through them real quick.
That's weird.
Yeah, real dumb.
Do you have any way to just cast to your TV? To your TV?
What did I... this guy, Cartel, tell him what I said at the beginning.
He just said his TV's too old to cast to it. So I imagine he would need like a Roku or something.
But
Yeah, I don't have none of that.
I was going to say like a Google, like a Chromecast.
Yeah,
I didn't mean your TV. I meant
No,
an
stuff
add-on
costs
to
money.
your TV.
I already bought the TV. I even have a newer TV out in the living room. Can't cast to it. Real dumb. It's not something I looked up when I was buying TVs.
All right. So I just became a new person to this whole casting thing because I got a TV for my bedroom. Finally replaced the one that broke months ago. And now I can cast the shows from my parents' cable app onto my TV, but nowhere else. So every now and then I'll be able to watch Monday Night Football or whatever's on ESPN, just throw it on the TV and watch in my bedroom, which is very cool. But also, why just that one? Why not my other TVs or any other casting thing? Like, why is it specific to that one? I don't get it.
I don't know. They try to make it like proprietary. Some of the companies, and it's a real pain in the dick.
It makes me want to now just get a Google everything because I think it's because it's a Google TV. So that might be what sold me on Google TV.
It's a Google TV?
It's a Hisense with Google TV.
Okay.
Google TV's the operating system.
Okay, yeah, it's the OS on there.
Or Google, whatever Google's OS is. Because I have I have a Roku that used to be on the old school one that had nothing. It was not a smart TV. I've got an Insignia that's an Amazon, and then I got the Hisense that's now a Google. And I think I might be a Google man.
You're a Googleman?
I think I might be a Googleman. I think I might
Ooh.
unload all the other TVs and replace them all with Hisense with this upcoming Black Friday.
My Sony TV also has
Ooh.
Google TV,
Well, I mean,
so
Sony's
you don't
also
have to go
double the
Hisense.
price. Hisense is the cheap brand, my man.
Gotcha. Well, if you go a couple model years back in Black Friday, maybe
My
you'll get a
bedroom
nice Sony
TV
one.
is a Sony Bravia. Not good. Old. Had a dead pixel from the day I got it. Yeah. And I was too lazy to do anything about it. I was like, fuck it. This is how I live now with just a little tiny white spot.
This is my life now.
Wow. That's,
It was 1 pixel. I'm okay with it.
I mean, if brand new?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I'm taking that back. Take it back.
No, I'm lazy. I'm what stores count on when they say, "Oh, you can bring it back if anything's wrong."
Nope, that'd be
too
me.
lazy.
I literally returned fucking the wrong size O-rings that I ordered for microphones,
For your butthole?
and they were the wrong size, so I just returned those. And those things are like $3. I was like, I'm not gonna eat $3. I'm gonna send this back, and I did.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for all that. If I buy something and it's messed up, that's on me. I'll deal with my choices in life. So the gaming awards are coming up, guys.
The Game Awards.
Yeah. Are we going to watch again this year, Cartel? Watch them live together?
Maybe if
maybe
I have
Troy
the day
hop in?
off. If I have the day off, maybe. But to be honest, probably not.
Yeah, I figured. Total snub on Hogwarts, which I'm totally okay with. Fuck Hogwarts.
Really? I thought I got a few
No.
nominations.
Nope, complete snub.
Oh,
And
okay.
almost a total snub on Starfield.
You're right. It did get one for best RPG.
Yeah,
I
but
do know that.
nope.
It's not going to be
I've already done my voting. Cartel, you did too, right?
Yes. I mean, I still have a few to vote for, but most likely I probably won't get to those because they're not my games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is definitely. It feels a little bit bad voting when I haven't played all the games, but also at the same time, I can guess.
I know
I think-
the ones that I played, and I can tell you the ones that I played. I can stand by it. Yes, that was the game. That was yes, thumbs up.
I honestly think I wish I had gotten my hands on Alan Wake 2, because I honestly think Alan Wake 2 deserves some of the voting from what I've read and heard, but it has not gotten my vote because I didn't play it.
All right, so I really did enjoy Control, but I would not have put Control as a Game of the Year game. I would have definitely been like, no, this is a great game, not Game of the Year.
It made you cry.
Yes, great game, but not Game of the Year. It also had
And let me be totally clear here. Not plucking on your heartstrings cry.
No,
like,
tears of joy.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful cry.
This is like the funnest thing I've been doing in the game. Yes, I know. But I've also had that happen like multiple times since then. So it's just kind of like,
really?
oh yeah, this new Spider-Man. This new Spider-Man, fucking great.
All right.
And not just like once. I'm talking like, holy shit, this great story. This and like this is the gameplay. Oh fucking yeah, let's go. Yeah,
It does look amazing, and I do really want to play it, but I failed. I failed to get it purchased at Mike's house. So.
Well, guess what? Black Friday's coming up. I'm pretty sure it's going to go on sale, and y'all should snag it because it's fantastic.
We could also tie it into some cartoon.
Movie, cartoon, whatever.
But yeah, I just wanted to run through a couple of these and see how you and Michael vote. Game of the Year, the big one. Okay, we got Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Cartel.
You know, I'm split between Resident Evil 4, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, as like, where do I put those on my list? Because I didn't touch those. Along with, what else did you say? Alan Wake and Baldur's Gate?
So you've only played the one.
So I've only played the one game that I...
Michael, you have only played the one. So, what do you guys vote?
I'm have to go with the one game I
Baldur's
played
Gate 3.
that I did platinum. I did platinum the game. So bring on that DLC.
All right.
Bring on that next one. Let's go. Wait, Fallen Order didn't get? No, it didn't. No.
No.
It got story or narrative or something like that. Nomination. Anyways,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't-
also
as
I'm
I'm going through these, I'm realizing that you both have only played only one in any of these categories.
I'm also in the middle of my Star Wars playthrough. So
Oh, you haven't finished that yet?
I just started it.
Be very unbiased in our votes.
I mean, I'm only voting what I know about.
I'm skipping because I'm looking at it, and in every single category, there's only Cartel, Innovation and Accessibility, Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Spiderman 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6.
I gotta go MK1.
Because of the narration of the...
Yeah, the innovation
But it's
there.
it's goddamn AI narration.
My man,
AI voices don't belong in video games. There's actors for that.
my man.
Didn't Hi-Fi Rush do something really cool? I can't remember what it was, but when we played that game, we went over it.
I don't remember.
I mean, I could have said Diablo because it is playable on any type of controller input. But, I mean, I had to go with the narration because it's Mortal Kombat and that was just awesome. I'm sorry, that was awesome.
It was funny. I just remembered talking about the AI voice. I am absolutely not in a playtest for...
You better stop talking right now.
I am not in a playtest.
Nope. Stop. Stop it. Moving on. Next topic.
They use a goddamn AI voice, and it better be out of there by the final product.
Moving on. Next topic.
It is by the only company that...
Moving on. Next topic. You can't use any of this audio.
Why not?
This has got to get cut. You can't talk about it. It's in your thing.
Yeah. All right, so you guys should not vote in the Game Awards.
Don't vote in any elections. Don't vote for anything. Just
Your vote doesn't
do
count.
it. You don't matter. You don't
follow
count.
that advice, please.
Burn it to the
It's
fucking ground.
Not worth it.
Give out weed gummies.
Please vote. Not in the video game awards.
Vote for life. Vote for choices. Vote. I don't know.
I feel like you just said vote for two opposite things. Vote pro-life.
Exactly.
Vote pro-choices. is basically what you just said.
Well, then, that's where I stand.
Weird.
You know what? Take a vote. I'm not gonna be there. I'll be there when it matters, right?
Will you be there to comfort me? Build your world of dreams around me?
I don't think so. What time do I got to be there? What time are you picking me up?
Noon.
At noon.
Oh, that would be weird. You're the only person I haven't driven around yet. Everybody else I've had the weird adult switcheroo where I drove them around a little bit.
This is very true.
I'm gonna come get you Christmas. I'm gonna kidnap you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, feel free. I'll be there for like 5 days.
By that weird fake interstate. Do you remember that, Michael? Cartel's parents living on that weird fake interstate. It's like 2 miles long. All right. All right. Well, shit. I guess I can't do gaming awards with you guys. One thing we have not talked about that's coming up very, very soon. Next episode is going to be RoboCop Rogue City and the RoboCop remake. That is the final official episode of our first season. Congratulations, gentlemen. You made it.
We made it.
That's me golf
there's
clapping.
no reason to beat off about it.
That's me golf clapping. Sorry, my noise suppressor doesn't pick that up.
It did.
But you can loop in editor Johnny. Can loop in a
cheer
golf clap.
and a golf clap. Yay. So,
or audience reaction, cheers and jeers.
I am forcing these two to do a yearly recap and a Christmas episode, so we're not disappearing completely. But yeah, first season will be done next episode. Yeah, just figured I'd let people know about that instead of just dropping off the map for a couple months. But yeah, let's take a break and get into this movie because I'm eager to get into this one. And we're back. This week we watched RoboCop 3. It's a 1993 American cyberpunk action film, I guess. Directed by Fred Dekker and written by Dekker and Frank Miller. It is obviously the sequel to RoboCop and RoboCop 2. Distributed by Orion Pictures and Columbia Pictures because actually Orion went bankrupt. Filming for this was actually done in 1990, I want to say?
1991.
1991, and then did not come out till 93 because Orion went bankrupt. Does not star Peter Weller. And
he did not return.
I want to get into this because I did some extra research on this. It actually stars Robert John Burke, who is best known for Thinner. As at least to me, he's best known for Thinner. But the reason Peter Weller was not in this RoboCop is not because he didn't want to do it, because, spoiler alert, best fucking RoboCop movie out. But it was because Peter Weller was filming Naked Lunch.
Yes.
Now I wanted to do my due diligence, so I started Naked Lunch today. I say started because I did not make it far into the movie. Made it about 20, 30 minutes into the 2-hour-long movie. Not good. Pretentious as fuck. Right? I know you're going to disagree, Cartel. This is why I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to engage you about this because I bet you think it's amazing.
I've never seen it because...
Oh, really?
Well, because I've read the book. I've read the book.
You made it through the entire book?
I read the book because it was my introduction to William S. Burroughs, and I went, this is insane. Like, just... It's not even that, though. It's not that it's insane. I can deal. Like, Everything Everywhere All at Once was weird and went all different kinds of ways that you weren't expecting. Great. But this was so fucking full of itself and even had scenes with people with hipster douchebags sitting at a diner saying hipster douchebag things to each other that meant nothing. Like, they were trying to sound smart, but it was bullshit punching through the bullshit. If that makes it was so bad. So yeah, it's not the book isn't really like a book. It's just kind of like a God. I can't even remember it now. It's just like
drug fueled fever dream.
Yes, that's It's what was the Hunter S. Thompson thing that got big?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's and
Leaving Las Vegas.
No, but the other one, The Fear and Loathing. Yes.
Oh, Fear and Loathing.
Yeah,
Las
so
sorry.
it's like the precursor to that. It's crazy. Yeah, it's up there, but also like it's an important thing of mid-century American authors. Like, yeah, it's good, but it's fucking crazy.
I feel the opposite. I feel like it's,
but also like,
and
but like that's where like Ginsberg's. This is getting really nerdy.
yeah. No, I figured this is where it would go.
This is Ginsberg's. What's his poem? Howl, and that's kind of his response to everything. And I mean, Howl's I think is just brilliant, but you guys don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so to sum it all up, yeah, man, fucking Naked Lunch, crazy. I've never seen the film. Sorry.
It's not great.
I know it's Cronenberg, and I know I should watch it at some point, but
you should. You should not.
I know,
just because it's a director that you like does not mean you should watch it. It's not good.
It's. I know it's. I don't know how to say it. It's like David Lynch adjacent, and I can't stand David Lynch. Can't stand him. Can't stand him.
All right.
But yeah, that's why Peter Weller was not in RoboCop 3.
Here is a quote, real quick, just to punch my point home. Here is a quote about Naked Lunch. Naked Lunch, a frozen moment when everyone sees what is on the end of every fork. Shut the fuck up, you pretentious asshole. That doesn't mean anything. You did not say anything there. All right, anyway, so that's why Peter Weller was not in this amazing RoboCop film.
You keep saying that.
Oh, it's true. I'll have you turned by the end here.
I don't think you will.
So, this RoboCop, I feel, does what goes back to the message of the first movie, but does it better. Does it with more heart.
So, let's remove all cynicism and sarcasm and social commentary and just give you the jokes. Give you the quips.
This entire movie is about Nazis and displacement camps and corporations taking it is the same as the first one, only you're not following a broken-hearted robot around, you're following a group of people, a whole community that's being displaced. It has more heart.
It's so silly and on the nose.
It has
stuff. Like, they literally dress the people up as Nazis. Like, it's not subtle in any way.
So it should have been more subtle, like Starship Troopers, where they don't dress the people up. Oh, wait, they did!
You're right. It is no Paul Verhoeven masterpiece. Instead, we get a Frank Miller, Frank Decker thing where Frank Miller, who we all know wrote 300 and The Dark Knight Returns from Batman. So, like, we know he's a great writer. He also did The Watchmen, and Alien 3, I think? No, that wasn't him. What else did he do? Oh, The Spirit. So, like, Frank Miller was the writer for this, but he got his shit got chopped up by the director, so it just became this PG-13 piece of crap that I saw 5 times in the theater. What? That's right. Now, I will also say...
it is not without its flaws. I'll give you that.
I have not seen it since I saw it in the theater. I don't remember renting this one.
You didn't watch it for the podcast?
Oh, no. I watched it for the podcast.
Okay. I was going to say, what the fuck?
That was literally the first time I've seen it since I remember watching it in Alameda, California, riding my bike to the theater, locking up my bike, and going to see it every day that week because it was playing at the theater. And during the week, we got 250 movies. So I would come home from school, go and finish my homework just to ride my bike to watch RoboCop 3.
Okay, we're about to start hearing about a tutor that's 2 doors down again. So
that's from the comic book shop, Mike.
Yeah.
An amazing cast in this.
Oh,
like an all-star cast. As soon as CCH Pounder turned the corner, I was like, I'm in. I am fucking in.
But can we talk more about RoboCop, though, really quick? The new actor, because I can't stand his facial expressions in this movie. Can't stand what they did to the voice. I think it was just all around.
I honestly did not notice a difference.
I mean,
oh my god,
the voice is so different.
It's so bad.
But the face I didn't notice as bad the first time in my as viewing as a kid, but this time I did, and I went, yeah, he's no Peter Weller.
Yeah, he's not. And it gets better towards the end because they stop using him, and they've got just the the same
when he
synthetic like silicone mask that
throws on.
One.
When he throws on the helmet again. And like in that scene where he's just like picks up his gear.
Yeah,
it was just like, thank God, because I don't want to see. I don't need to see that. You know what I mean? I just don't need to see whatever this is.
And
not that it's bad.
And Lewis is back. Her hair was absolutely terrible, but that was the time, I guess.
Yeah. Her hair was horrible in every.
So in your research, did you find out? Did she request her? Is this like a Harrison Ford type thing where she hated where this was going and she was like, you know what? Kill me. Take me out of this series. I want out.
I don't think she did because this is a great movie.
I don't know. Yeah,
I disagree.
But I will say having Felton Perry returns Donald Johnson, like that made me happy. Like he's back. He's like the one dude who's in everything. You know, working for OCP, just not at the top. Just I'm over here. Yeah,
Company man.
just company man. Yeah.
How do you feel
he
about?
He wasn't the only returning guy.
Yeah, that's true. There was a few. But
But it was nice to see him.
Robert Duquois, the sergeant, was also returning.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, well, you know, the cop wasn't. You figured the company man would be replaced, but the cop would always be there because he's got a sense of duty. All right, but Mike, you just said something about what was it? Sorry.
How do you feel about the portrayal of punks in this movie?
I mean, it's whatever.
So this is what I remember.
Punks were in the 90s.
This is what I remember punks
as
being
far as mainstream.
Yeah, in California in the 80s and 90s. I remember everyone having giant green mohawks and unable to put on a helmet if they have a giant green mohawk because you got to keep the mohawk up, but I can't put the helmet on, so I don't know what to do. But
or barely form a complete. They're basically one step above Neanderthals in this movie.
But let me put it this way.
Oh, but also it's impossible to hit them with bullets.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Is those people are going to become action figures because we're going to spin this to a TV show and they're going to be the henchmen. And then we'll sell action figures of random punks. We've got it. Let's call lunch.
Mohawk guy.
Let's call lunch and do this last bit of cocaine before this meeting ends. Let's go. Oh, and let's go make lunch at what's a Hollywood spot? The Sportsman Lodge. Let's go. Is that too Hollywood character for you?
Yeah, nobody knows what you're talking about.
God, why can't you guys be writers in Hollywood? Come on.
I've been saying that my whole life about you guys. Looking at my notes here, I think you're right as far as when because I wrote you guys while I was watching it and said best RoboCop ever. But I think you're right. I fell in love with it right off the bat because of a joke. And the joke was, this is your home. You're safe here. Wrecking ball through the window. I was on the floor laughing at that shit.
And they die. But I actually didn't care at all.
All right. Then it goes straight into the Magneto scene from X-Men. But how many years is this before X-Men?
I mean, yeah.
And her name's Nico. So I was like, oh shit, is Magneto going to get her powers right now? Would have been awesome. Loyal as a puppy was dumb as shit. I'll give you that. She says, don't worry, guys. After I'm done with this, he'll be loyal as a puppy. Then types in loyal as a puppy.
Yeah.
And then the robot says, loyal as a puppy.
Well, isn't that how hacking
it is? It worked on Mike.
209? I mean, that's how it works, right? What's your experience with hacking at ED 209s?
You're right. I don't have it.
Oh, wait, since you are a CCH Pounder fan, what did you feel about Bertha's death scene? Because in my notes, I have, worst death scene ever.
Yeah, she should have made it. There's no reason she should have died.
I just mean it was a terrible death scene, writing and acting-wise. Not that I cared about her.
Didn't she just get shot and fall down?
I think they ran out of money to pay her, so they had to be like, hey, look, you're not scheduled for the rest of the shoot, so we gotta let you go. And that's how that happened. Because Orion went bankrupt shooting this movie, right?
I didn't know they went bankrupt shooting it. I just knew I read that they went bankrupt, and didn't release it.
Well, I thought they went shooting it.
It could be. That is not the kind of research I did. I watched Naked Lunch. Not one, but two dads from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in this movie. Stephen Root and Bradley Whitford. No, you guys not Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans? All right, Fine. Your boy Mako in this movie.
Yeah.
From Conan fame.
Mm-hmm.
From every goddamn movie fame. He's in everything. I really loved. I think he robs the donut shop while all the cops are there.
Oh, what's his...
Lee Arnberg, Crazy Eyes
Lee
himself.
Arnberg, yes.
Mr. Crazy Eyes. He's fucking from D&D, The Wizard, fucking Waterworld. He was also in those stupid pirate movies, but who gives a shit about that?
He's the dude Seinfeld breaks thumbs in Seinfeld.
I don't remember that.
In the parking space. He broke my thumbs. Yeah, anyways. Oh, no. Every character, the entire cast is amazing because it's all just a 90s who.
Jeff Garland's in it.
Jill Hennessy. I mean,
as Dr. Lazarus.
You got that, huh?
That one, all right. Yeah, I'll give it to you guys. That one was too much. No, I caught it all. I'm saying that one was too much.
I'm just saying.
but new RoboCop, okay?
Robert Burke.
Not just him, just like this movie's RoboCop. Breaking rules, smashing cop car consoles to go save his friend. I'm digging the new RoboCop, right?
He's just taking out everyone who did Ann Lewis wrong, right?
Motherfucker has a driving hand, has a gun hand. My question is, when he steals that pink Cadillac, does he put on a pimp hand?
Forgot about the pimp scene.
Okay. Also, huge ACAB moment. RoboCop and Officer Lewis driving. Nico is in a fucking crosswalk. Officer Lewis is not watching where she's driving, almost hits Nico, and then calls Nico a stupid kid. She was in a fucking crosswalk. You weren't watching. Shitty ass cops. Sorry.
You're not wrong.
That part pissed me off.
You're not wrong.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna cash in and retire on. All right, this is in my notes right here. In the first RoboCop movie, Peter Weller lost 3 pounds a day from the weight and the covering of the RoboCop suit. In RoboCop 3, Robert Burke just got thinner. Boom! I did it.
Wow. Wow.
Now I want to watch Thinner.
I believe he was only cast because his measurements fit the suit. And that means they didn't have to create another suit, which saved on production costs. However, the neck did not fit him right, so it caused him a lot of discomfort.
The PG-13 rating on this, there were a lot of suicide jokes. Is that PG-13?
Welcome to 1993.
That feels wrong.
Yeah, welcome to 1993, where it was wild. You know what I mean? Like this was.
But you can't complain about a PG-13 rating when it's not a PG-13 movie, really. A dude literally jumps out of a window and commits suicide. Another guy gets fired and walks out with a gun in his hand pointing at his head.
Yeah. And to put this in perspective, this is all before the Kurt Cobain suicide. So if that helps.
You think that changed the world? The whole outlook on it?
No, but I'm just saying this is like before we saw, like in our generation at least, success take a person down. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. But to hop back a little bit, before Robert Burke took the bow, they had offered it to Peter Weller's protege. God, what the fuck's his name? Michael Dudikoff, who turned it down because he didn't want to replace his mentor's role. Michael Dudikoff did the American Ninja movies, right? Yeah. He should have taken this fucking role. No. I bet he's kicking himself now. Like, I thought going into this that I was really, really going to hate the fact that he gets the jetpack. It fit into the story. Like, it actually kind of worked.
I didn't hate the jetpack. I thought the effects were terrible with it.
Oh, well, yes. It looked like shit.
I didn't hate it.
But the fact that he got it and the fact that it was in existence fit this. Like they wrote that in actually well. Like it made sense.
Like I gotta say, Frank Miller did do a good draft at somewhere in there. There's a part of Frank Miller's script. You know what I mean? But it just got chopped up by everyone else. That, he just gets the whole, he gets credit, but it's like, that's not the Frank Miller script. Like, I'm sure if we could, I think he even did, actually, now that I think about it, I think there was a RoboCop Prime Directive, which was his script, just in comic form, which I do remember having good reviews. I never read it. So, all right, moving on.
The Robot Ninjas.
I have to say, I had a note about the score or the soundtrack here, because it was noticeable that whenever it was like Peter and the Wolf. Where like Peter and the Wolf, anytime a character comes on screen, they have their own soundtrack, or like Star Wars. When these guys came on screen, it was like digga digga ding 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 ding. And you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, they did have a straight up musical cue.
Yeah.
The wooden pan flute or
yes.
Yeah, that yes, that's all there is to say about that. But the effects of like his broken jaw,
oh man,
that looked great.
Yeah,
that was fucking amazing. And then when at the end when one of them gets all like mutilated, his makeup looked amazing.
When there's two of them, now there are two of them, and one's like whatever, and one's got the fucking crazy face.
Yeah.
Man, that dude is pulling all his weight getting that crazy face for those close-up shots, and I love it. Like he deserves all the props for his crazy face.
Cartel, I know you're a huge nerd when it comes to directors and whatnot. What about your domino scene? Your domino, what is it called? When you switch from one scene to the next? Transition. What about your domino transition of the three bodies on the ground? And then it changes to the dominoes in the same spot while everybody's playing dominoes, right? I know you love that shit.
I don't think I remember that.
Didn't even notice it.
Yep.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh shit, this is a Cartel shot right here.
All right. Because you said, though, director, I did look up who directed it, and Fred Decker, and I was like, well, what else did he do? My man did The Monster Squad.
Really?
That's the director for The Monster Squad.
That is probably why I felt like this movie had a bunch of heart, and and it wasn't just RoboCop.
And so Monster Squad was also written by him and Shane Black, who wrote The Predator. So
what you're saying is these guys peaked early.
I mean, I'm not saying they peaked. I'm saying I understand why you like this, because this is in your wheelhouse.
It had heart, and the fact that it was CCH Pounder, Mrs. Frederick from Warehouse 13. Fuck everything else she's done.
Warehouse 13. What's that? Oh, TV show,
sci-fi television show. It's a great one. You should check it out.
I know her from The Shield. She's Claudette Wims.
She was also in NCIS New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yep. She was like the medical examiner or the coroner or something like that.
I can't be going to New Orleans.
You got illegal things in your pockets?
Let's just say I don't need to go back
there. All right. So, Cartel, would you recommend RoboCop 3? Let's.
Probably not. I feel like everything just is thrown out the window and just not there for this one. Oof. Yeah.
Do you hear my sounds of disagreement?
Huffing and puffing over there. Yeah. I mean,
like
maybe, but also, all right. So I haven't seen it literally since 2000. Sorry, since I saw it 30 years ago in the 90s. So I mean, sure, I guess watch it, because I mean, it's not that bad. It's just not a RoboCop movie. I mean,
I feel like number 2 sucked ass, and number 3 they righted the ship.
whole Verhoeven thing.
Oh, no,
If
no,
you
no.
want to look at like shots of downtown Atlanta and the far shots and the in the background, go right ahead. But yeah,
You're such a location snob. Nobody gives a shit.
well, I mean, I know I'm the only one who notices it, so it's just kind of like whatever. Yeah, nah, pass on this one.
All right, Michael.
Pass. It's
Whew.
it's better
Whew.
than the second one. Second one awful. RoboCop 3 also awful in a different way. It turned into just a cheesy kids movie, which is better than the second one, which was completely lost of what it even was. At least RoboCop 3 knows what it is, but it's not RoboCop.
It's got a whole Nazi allegory, and you're saying it turned into a cheesy kids movie. What movies are you letting your kids watch?
Instead of the kid being the bad guy, the kid's the good guy, and it's meant to sell toys.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's meant to set up TV show.
I disagree. I think it was the best RoboCop out of the three we've seen. You should definitely watch it. And since I am the driving force of this podcast and I give out the points, I win. I'm right. You guys are wrong. Let's take a break. And when we come back, we'll talk about RoboCop 3 for the SNES. I also played the NES one. Same game, just shittier graphics.
Indiana Jones, by the way, has Nazis. Kids movie. Also good. Not pretending to be something that's not good.
What?
I will say that you are right, technically, but it is Indiana Jones Nazis are like the safest Nazis you could possibly have on a movie.
Exactly.
They don't actually do anything.
What's going on here? What?
Mike's defended Nazis.
Mike, my man. There's a thing. Maybe you've heard of this. There's a movie called Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to bring that up next.
Okay. All right.
Also, kids movie. Also, Nazi allegories.
Okay.
All right. When we come back, we'll talk about RoboCop 3, the SNES game. And we're back. RoboCop 3 is a video game based on the 1993 film of the same name. This one came out for every goddamn system, including the NES, SNES, Amiga, Atari ST, and DOS. It was published by Ocean Software. And yeah. Oh, Commodore 64 as well. Sorry. Excuse me.
Jeez.
There's more. But I'm not going back into it. We're done with that part. Okay? Fuck. What'd you guys think of RoboCop 3 SNES?
Oh my god, I hate you for making me play this shit.
Again, I feel like it fixed some things that other RoboCops were lacking, but then screwed up other things that RoboCops had gotten right.
Yeah.
Like, RoboCop's not tough in this one.
No, he is so weak. Pistols hurt you. Rats hurt you.
So I want to say that there's a difference between this one and the Genesis, but I don't remember because guess what? I never owned it, so I don't know. But
there is subtle differences.
I feel like the Super Nintendo one is the Bobo one.
You should have told me. We would have switched, but
I didn't know that it was going to be the Bobo one until I played it.
So I did not get far in this game at all. My first go through, I did not know that you could switch weapons, and I got destroyed by the robots that you can't shoot down at.
I didn't figure out how to switch weapons, but I noticed that if you ran out of ammo, it just switched weapons for you automatically.
It was the triggers. SNES had triggers.
That's why I didn't find it.
Shoulder buttons? Yeah.
Shoulder buttons, yeah. There are
but you
subtle...
did run out of ammo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then you just had to put... Why was shoot forward and shoot up on separate buttons?
Oh my god.
Oh,
you know what they could have done? They could have made it so that you could aim up.
Yep.
with the thumb pad, with the D-pad, and then moved switch ammo down to that fucking button.
Yeah. I mean, was Contra not already out? Because this is a solved problem, guys. Come on.
I wonder how expensive it is to like go to another company and say, "Hey, your game was pretty good. I'll give you this amount of money if we can have your bones and then just reskin." Because that would have
It's
been
got to be less.
that would have been much better than developing
Yeah.
this. The NES version has it where in between levels you have to repair yourself with power-ups that you get in the it's a mess. Level 2 in this game. In level 1, it has bosses, so that's good. You know how I like bosses. Level 1, the bosses are just guys running at you from either side of the screen for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got past that part.
Level 2. Did you get to the boss in level 2? Cartel just dropped dead.
I'll tell you why I didn't get there.
Cartel,
though.
hold on.
Don't
Are you all right?
ask. Don't ask.
Okay, but you're all right.
Yes. I took a sip of my drink. My headset fell off. And I hit mute. I did everything I could to not have this happen, but
As long as you didn't just die, I'm cool. All right, Michael, what were you saying?
You were talking about the repair thing between
Yeah.
levels, and I didn't realize what it meant at first, and I hit skip, and so I went into the second level not repaired.
Wait, so you were playing the NES version?
I thought I was playing the SNES version.
The
I'm
SNES
almost
version
positive.
did not have repairs in between.
I'm almost positive I played SNES.
The link that I sent?
Yeah. But I was given a choice between level 1 and level 2 if I want to go back to headquarters or move on to level 2. And I was like, oh, let's go to level 2.
Oh.
Didn't get repaired and didn't make it very far through level 2.
All right, so here's where I might be ignorant here because I actually did not, in the SNES version, I did not beat the first level. I watched a playthrough, and the playthrough guy may have just skipped all that like you did. NES version, I did beat the first level, and you go and you get repaired. So I could be wrong about that. But level 2 boss is a literal devil robot. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of this bad boy for you guys. Images. This will work. That's not where I want to put it. I'm going to put it in the TieIns Discord.
the red one, right, with the guns.
That's
The Wolverine
Right there.
with the guns.
Yep. It's a literal devil robot. I don't know where that came from, but that's what he is. But pretty cool fucking bullet hell levels in this game because you have a fucking jetpack and you get to fly around.
You know,
Do it.
I saw that, and I was sad that I didn't get there.
Yeah, I wanted to get there too because that looked fun.
Yeah, I agree with you. The cheats, though, this is kind of annoying. Another part of the game. There's no checkpoints in the level, and there's some cheat codes that give you like infinite ammo and infinite lives, but nothing for like extra health or invincibility or anything like that.
Mm.
So you still have to play through the entire game with your weak ass robot. And there's no checkpoints. Like, if you don't make it fully through the level and beat the boss, you're going all the way back to the beginning of the level.
Which is why I did not beat the first level because I died. Like I said, the first go through, I died to that fucking robot because you can't shoot down, and I didn't know you could change ammo. And then my next playthrough, I made it all the way to the end and then died to the bunch of guys coming at you. And I was like, nope, not doing that again. I will watch it on YouTube. And then I
feel
was
like-
mad.
So you guys forgot about save states on modern stuff.
Oh,
I don't do
through the
save
emulator?
states, bro.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't help when you can't change your health. So, like, you save it and you still have 2 health left because you're midway through the level. Like, it doesn't help you. You need checkpoints. So that you hit the checkpoint with full health on the respawn.
There's a literal, I guess not literal. There's almost an exact copy of a Castlevania level in this game. I think it's level 4. You are just in a castle, going upstairs, downstairs, fighting dudes, and that's where you fight rats. Rats are very difficult to shoot.
Rats?
One or two.
The Ninja Bot. Did you guys watch a playthrough?
No.
Okay, so the very end, when you fight the two ninjas, the trick to beating them is to stand still and just punch as they jump over you.
I do miss Nintendo games that had stupid things like that could happen, where you just completely cheese a boss doing something that the designers didn't think of.
Also, as part of this game's horrible mechanics, can't turn around when kneeling and shooting. You're just stuck there until you get up, stop everything, then turn around.
Yep. And you can shoot your own power-ups and destroy them.
Can you? I did not do that, so I was unaware.
Yep.
Music was all right. Music was decent. In the NES version, the music was banging. I guess the Castlevania level is supposed to be the church, but it does not look like the church. Anyway, the NES version, the music hit pretty good. Where would you say, Cartel, that this RoboCop ranks amongst the 3 RoboCop games we've played so far?
I mean, this is a better one, but it's not based on any like arcades, so it's just kind of like they had free reign to do whatever they wanted. So number 2, I'm gonna put it up there.
Which one's better?
I think the RoboCop 2 arcade. So the adaptation of the second one.
Michael, where would you put this?
Out of the 3 we played so far, I think this is the best one. It still sucks. It's still terrible. So don't take this the wrong way. I think that it's a good game. But the jumping feels decent. Movement is slow, but it's not inconsistent like RoboCop 2. But you are just so weak. Your guns feel weak. You're weak. Like I said, there's no checkpoints. You can destroy your own power-ups. And it is ridiculously hard. And I think maybe because there's only 5 levels, they were just like, you know what, this is a really short game. How do we keep people playing this longer? We just make it really, really hard to beat so that you have to play it over and over and over again.
Yep.
So the lead programmer for this game was very adamant that it was going to be a hard game. And the only reason it is this difficult is because only one playtester they had got through the first level. And because of that, they kept it that hard, that difficult.
Wow, that's some deep dive, Cartel. That is probably the most in-depth information we've had for any episode so far this year. Impressive,
I do know that. But yeah. So like, I mean, I think a team of 30 people worked on this game. Right, this is the SNES one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think a team of 30 to 60 people, no more than 60, but I'm pretty sure a team of 30. I think I remember like...
You're going to have to tell me where you're getting this information because...
That seems big for a game this bad.
I mean, this is also 1993. Oh, okay. So yeah, 1993, they didn't have the movie script or the movie like finished script. They just had like movie, what do you call them? Outlines.
Okay.
So everything that they made was all just based on outlines of like what they were told the movie was gonna be.
So basically, they made this game after like when I tell you to tell us the synopsis of a movie.
Yes.
And they were like, "Oh, this movie doesn't make sense."
That's where the Devil Robot Boss came from.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I do know that like it was like. So the movie was shot in 91. I'm pretty sure this was commissioned in like 93, and they had like half a year to work on it to push it out. And they were like given like no info because like, the company was bankrupt, but they sold the video game rights. But since no one was there to like answer questions, it was just like, well, we think this is what's up, but we don't really know. And here we are with both the movie and the SNES video game.
I want to say that it is the second best game. I don't remember which one was better, but I remember having more fun playing one of them. I feel
like it was probably 1. 2, I can't imagine you thought 2 was okay.
Probably. I did forget to say, though, there is a part in this movie where you're buying Ed 209, and a white redheaded girl runs up and stabs it with a screwdriver a couple times, and then it's hacked and it's on your side. So twice during this episode, I learned the correct ways to hack things by two different little girls, because that was definitely not Nico. But that tracks with what Cartel said. They probably just said little girl hacks an Ed 209.
209.
209 is the same as 209, sir.
Oh, all right. Tomato.
Yeah, I don't know why you were tomatoing my tomato.
Hey, here's a screwdriver. Do you mind checking out this power socket? Can you just plug that into there? See if that works?
Just stab it a couple times. That's how you hack.
Can you?
I was an electrician. That's not how you hack.
Can you hack one of those?
Secret. I have nipples. Can you hack me? That's some secret.
I have
electrician knowledge.
I have power outlets. Can you hack me?
Yeah, that's some secret electrician knowledge. Stabbing an outlet with a screwdriver.
I mean, isn't that what R2-D2 did try to do in Return of the Jedi? He tried to hack the power outlet there and fried himself. So
got electrocuted.
It's also what serial killer did with I don't know.
Which one?
I just wanted to bring up serial killer. Hack the planet.
The T-shirt company?
They're trashing our rights. Trashing. Oh man, why isn't there a Hackers video game? I want to watch Hackers. All right. On that note, that was RoboCop 3, the game and the movie. I'm gonna go watch Hackers. We are the Tie-ins. I'm Johnny.
I'm Cartel.
I'm Mike.
And we just wasted your time. Hack the planet! Follow us at the Tie-ins on all social media.
Join our Discord, the link to which can be found on all said social media.
Join our Patreon at patreon.com/TheTie-ins.
And please remember to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast platform.
It helps connect us to more listeners like you.
Well, not like you. Better, cooler listeners.